Hello and welcome. I just fancied something completely different that I've never ever done before. So I'm on hard economy, hence the fact that the money's a little bit more. I don't know what to expect. I've never been on it before, but I just wanted to right. So we've got everything that's gone in together. It's a beautiful little map, but it's got an awful lot of additional downloads. Not that I'm explaining. I'm not complaining. Yeah, it looks a beautiful map. Again, no expectations, I just really fancied something completely different. That's the trouble. Sometimes you carry on, you do the same maps as you did in FS25 and they get released again and you do them and you think, well, I did like it, but sometimes you've got to give a bit of a chance for brand new maps that you've never done before because it's a brand new adventure. So let's get this all sorted. By this you know that I have never been in here before. And we need to turn the time down. It's a very nice vista. So we are right. We own this very spot by the look of it. 248 H3, 200,000 value. And a single... Now I like this already. Yes, I do. Because... yeah, wow. Oh, we own more than we think we do. Right, I think what I'm going to do... I'm not a massive fan of this where you've got to travel a long way across the map. So, let's just visit it first. Yeah, it's just a field. We've not got any animals or anything on it. So, let's just... sell that one. I'm going to get something a little bit closer to, like, myself. So, sell that, yes. Which is going to give us a big UK. Oh, we do own placeables on it. Oh, all right, then. Oh, we do as well. Oh, no, we don't. That's not the placeable on it. So, oh, that's a bit of a... That was obviously done on purpose, then. As in, it's part of the... yeah, that's a bit of a... What placeables do we own on it, then? A lamppost? Perhaps. It's a fairly new map as well, so do we give... Oh, yeah, I hate conundrums like this, you know, when you just start straight away and already there's a conundrum. See if there's anything else that I've missed. I did used to like the old way where you could just like click on the... like that, and you'd press and you'd see whatever you owned, whereas now we just look for little green blobs. And although it's not too terrible, alright, let's just go down and see. Now we're going to visit the shop. I think these are just like they are in a lot of where they're just, yeah, we don't own them or anything, they're just literally on the map. So then, right, let's have a look. So sales first. Always visit to the sales. Ooh, beautiful. The roper. Now, of course, everything has been added to all of them now by the natural means. I'm not... Yeah, wow. Let's see. 180s. Right, okay then. So let's go and have a look at the farm. That's the first thing we should do. And also, let's change settings straight away. We do want it on hard. We do want autosave at the minutes. Everything 1 day's period of ploughing on, but we're going to leave it because normally that would mean that you feel. Mind you, no, we will. Yeah, we will. We don't want to stop and go. Automatic engine start. Off. 50, and that should be. It's if we just do a single save and then we've literally, that's it, we've done our settings and everything. So let's just tab the first. Obviously this is brand new, so this is where we were in the very beginning. Oh, we've got a Razek. We might swap that out for my own personal Razek. It's a little bit different. Yeah, it is, but I like the thought. It's my type of place already. We've got some very little equipment. Very, very little equipment. Beautiful farmyard, though. I've got to be honest. And we have a cow barn. Let's have a look. Total, how many animals? Large. Yeah, let's switch zone markers on. I hate this. You switch zone markers off because you don't want to see them, and then you think, yeah, but I need them on because I don't really know where I'm going yet. So let's have a look. We need to see how many. I always like to know. Oh, it is 80. Respectable then, really. Very respectable. And the new hip extension. Let's have a look inside here and see what goodies await us. I think everything's going to be fairly small. Yeah, some are small, and yeah, it is. And beautiful Deutz. I'm a massive fan, if I'm honest, of Deutzes. Yeah, so much so that I've actually, oh, and this is the front loader as well. Right, okay. So we've got the beginnings. We've got 250,000 euros. We have we do indeed have one of those. Is it a clout? It is. It's a bunker siler. Probably won't be using that. No, I've got to be honest. It's true. I'm tending to favour a little bit like I did in FS22. Omatana, really. We seem to have an awful lot of bunkers. We have an Omatana silo. I think we're going to swap. Yeah, any changes we're going to do instantly right now, whether it costs us or not. Yeah, because I'd like to stick a production silo in. And I have finally. Oh yeah, that's true as well. Let's not forget the sign. This is. I put this on every Let's Play now. Now that we've got a mini biogas plant. Oh yeah, we have. Disturbed simulations. Brilliant. Okay, so then we have a. Would it let us do it on like that? Fantastic. At least it doesn't dig a massive hole in the ground anymore like it used to. So we have a loft. Total capacity 10,500,000. Wow. No, it doesn't open. No, it really is a beautiful little building though. Very, very much. I do like that. So I do love this setup, but this harvester. But I am suspecting it's been nerfed now. It's got its own natural head. Oh, we've got a little bit of strangeness going on. Yeah, which we didn't do that for once. Although, did we? No, so we've not put it down yet. We only removed that one silo. We've not added it. We forgot to do that in our haste to. Let's put the sign down, didn't we? And then we literally. Right, so the production silo to replace that. I've got the round. Massive shout out to Farmer Bob for his assistance in making the round decals that are now on my silo. I worked earlier on doing this, so let's leave the manual exit place right there. Oh no, it don't. Okay, right, smashing. Yeah, finished those round decals just a few minutes ago. So they are now round decals. I've got to still do a little bit of work. I've not quite got the top BO one quite right, but I've got to be honest, in comparison to square ones, it really is a lot better. So that's the pusher. So it is a silo, but it's a production silo. So that we've got. And so we actually made a little bit of cash from it as well, and we put a sign down. And our land is a little bit higher up from us here. Let's visit it. What are you? You are fertilised, needs lime, needs ploughing. Of course it does. Of course it does. So that is us over there. And this is, we have got grass equipment. We have got a little bit of cash. Do we buy? We have got a biogas plant as well, haven't we? So, yeah, this is why I wanted to buy, sort of sell that one. So what have we got in there? It has needs lime, needs plant. So it shows that it has got something in it, but it hasn't. It's showing canola, I think. Right, let's buy you 92,000, and that's going to put us straight back down really to where we know we've obviously got some cash. We want to buy some cows, but we haven't got the cash to do so at present. So let's get cracking. No, I'm not. The first, I very rarely work on the first session. It's more about, although I say that, but is it just the one tractor? Oh, wow, it is. So it really is just little old us. Right, in that case, it looks like it's just little old us. That is hard going, that is. It is. I think one of the first things we're going to do then is ask the store if they could deliver us a second tractor. Yeah, I think it's a bit... oh, that is a point. Do we do a bit of wheeler-dealer-in? That's going to make us 30 odd grand, which will sort of pay for the tractor. So let's do it. Let's do it. I like my thinking. Finances. We need to borrow quite a bit, and yeah, 336, something like that. So we need to pay back quite a bit. But if we pay the bank back straight away, we should be all right. So then, 336, and it's a bit, yeah. Obviously, this. Oh, that I didn't mean to do, but I did. I did. This is true. Because I was going to buy the tractor. Oh, my life. Oh, well, I'm going to give us that back. That's a genuine mistake. 5,125. Oh, and I've got to reset on camera, which I hate doing. Oh, well, we're all human. We do make mistakes. And I certainly do, especially on a Friday night. So we need to be resetting you to the store. Apologies for this. I do hate doing this. I really do. And except for the natural use of a reset where you really do need to... then actually... Yeah. Let's sell this straight off. And hopefully make a little bit of cash. That was the idea. Yes, I am liking the fact that now we've got that new mod that's usually amazed by how good the turning circle is on this. It seems a bit awful. I suppose it's probably jumping out of a little tiny tractor that's got a brilliant turning circle and then jumping into a giant beast like this. As good as it is, it's still a beast. Right, so then let's get this sold. Pay the loan straight off. We should make 30 odd grand, and then that's enough really to buy my tractor, which I like that. This is a Lonka. It is the Zilonka store. I forget about. Yeah, I'm a real tither of. I'm really tired, yeah, but I just fancy doing something a little different. I went on Calmsden Oak Bridge, should I say, and I thought, I'm just so tired. I want to do something brand spanking new that I've never done before. Right, so then, we want to buy BI Industries. Small tractor. It should have its picture, but oh, it's still not got the picture. No, this is the biggie. No. That's not what we're after. Oh, it is in medium. Yeah, it's a bit wrong way round. It should have. It has. This has got its picture. Thank goodness for that. Yeah, this is a Deutz. It's the BI Model 7, made by BI Industries, and we will indeed be actually buying it. Beautiful tractor. Right then, we did say, being as we have already reset on camera, we are going to swap out a couple of things, but I'm not going to go mad. I'm trying to keep this in the spirit that it was meant. So there's, yeah, I'm going to swap out a couple of things like that are really just not very nice. Credo 3. I doubt. Oh, I suppose, yeah, the minute. Trailer would not. Yeah, that's what we wanted, the Razek. It was. We haven't got any cheap windows, have we yet? Bale spike. Yeah, let's do the bale spike. That's... because we're going to swap that out. And oh, you're too tiny. Really are tiny. But yeah, yeah. Well, let's try and stick to the spirit of this as much as possible. And we are gonna reset that one because we're gonna buy another one. It's a little bit bigger, but it's the same thing. So let's go back. So we're here. Let's just get this lot sold straight off and swapped out for. I don't know why why I reset the belts back because yeah, we're going to swap for very similar equipment though. It's quite amazing. I fell in love with a Razek when I was first on Riverbend Springs, and I was determined I was going to make something very similar. So based upon the Razek that I'd fallen in love with, very cheap, reasonable, very no frills, basic cone-shaped spreader. So I ran with it, and we've obviously made one that's in testing actually with Giants right now. So let's sell you yes, and sell you yes. So we want to replace that straight away with my own cedars. Are we going to do the same? What cedars have we actually got? Let's have a quick look. What have we actually got in our own? I never saw that. I think we've got something because there was the Credo. Yes, it's a 3 meter, isn't it? It is. So we're going to yeah, let's sell it where it is. We're not going to faff around. And the horse also, which is, yeah. And we're going to replace that too with something actually even more humble than it. So, right, let's grab. So we're going to grab the cedar and the and also we want to sell that too, and we're going to get the BI Industries version of it, and we want to sell that spike, which are we going to buy something for the shop as well? As a telehandler for the shop. I think I do like to do that a lot. So this should also straight away buy our own version of the Farm Tech, which I so love. I really do like this a lot. Right, so then let's grab that. Replace these pieces of equipment whilst I remember. I'm going to grab my own personal sea tank as well. It's just too useful to. And we want the trailer. We did sell the plough too. And we want the BI Industries version of said trailer, which is beautiful black and red. Yeah, we will go for the biggie. Fantastic. And we want the front loader that we got rid of, so let's grab. Yes, I'm going to buy the L-Tech this time. Yeah, I'm going to give this a good shot. Front loader, we don't want tension belts, definitely. And I like the red. I do. So that's we've got two, and I've had the quicker lot. So we bought that. We do want a plough, and we can actually definitely go for the lizard. I think I'm going to go for black sheep moddings, and we're going to go for the biggie because we can just about manage this. Well, it says 340. We should be all right with 247 horsepower. Which is what we've got under the bonnet. So, right, so you also cedar. Yeah, you're forgetting your cedar. So, cedars, little humble cedar. Still not, yeah, it's still not quite right. It's still in the ground. I need to lift. That's why the attacher's not quite right. It's a little bit in the ground. I know how to fix that now. I didn't know. Yeah, I've done quite a lot of vehicular modding recently, so right. Let's grab a telehandler, and this is for the shop, so this is not at our cost. No, this is for it's about 149,000, I think. So telehandler, Yeah, I'm going to go for my... yeah, I wasn't that big a fan of the Merlot originally, but I really do, yeah, sort of fallen in love with it with FS25. I got it on Hutan Pansai, and it was the original Hutan Pansai. And we will grab the quick for that, I think. No, actually, no, the one thing I do like is the fact that your telehandler tools now, that's, you've got, yeah, the Altec goes straight on, but there's also the, has that got, no, that's, it is a literally, I like Mack Truckers, but it's too long. Yeah, it's too long. And oh, actually, I say that, but have I looked at it in this version? Oh, yeah, it is. It's just well too long for me. I'm not a massive fan of it being that long. That's weird, because that looks as long. I do like this, though. I have had it once. Let's have the Altec again. That way I'm having plenty of practice. We want telehandler. I do like the way he's done that, so you can literally go on everything. That is really quite amazing. Tension belts, yes. And we're going to go for... oh, no. Changing everything. It's tension belts, and let's go for like... that's about as close as it's going to get to that. Yeah, we do... so, for 150, we'll call it 150 grand. I don't mind spending the 500,000. 500,000. I do mind spending that. We haven't got it. Right, add remove money. 150. Oh. Fantastic. So, we're pretty much where we were before. Let's grab you. We will need your assistance. Ooh, that is true, actually. Mind you, yeah, we've got the other trailer. We ought to grab... oh. Did I get... oh, did I faff around and I went on front loader in the end? Oh. That's annoying. Yeah, it is annoying because I can't really do anything. We can sell it. I know. This will be at my cost because I have made a mistake. Right, so it is the Altec. Oh no, actually, yeah, one could be the wrong one. Oh no, that was the green one. Yeah, the other one is a front loader, isn't it? That's annoying. Sure I am right. I think I've done both front loaders. That's amazing the amount of silly mistakes you make when you're tired. Seriously. How are we going to do this? I think, yeah, we want the other tractor down anyway, so we'll allow this because this is only getting together. And I always find I don't want to waste too much of everybody's time when you're doing things like this. So if it costs a reset, like to begin with, we will do so. But we're also going to need to reset the loader. Otherwise it's... oh, it seems to be stuck. Yep. Fantastic. We need it. I did need both tractors anyway, really, so let's grab you and get your front loaders, and we'll change that to telehandler. Beautiful little tractor this is. This I also had on River Bend Springs, the original one. I got this little tractor. I am quite a big fan of the Deutzes, actually. Not everyone is, but yeah, they're a very underrated brand, I personally think. I fell in love with the other tractor, well, this is the BA Industry version, but I did fall in love with this, we've blocked that way, haven't we, really? Wow, that plough looks massive like that. Yeah, we're going to get my flatbed, definitely. Will it let you do it with it being hard? I think it does. So customize telehandler, which means it should have fallen off now. Fantastic. We'll grab the red one. I don't know why I bought red, because the Deutz is green. I should have. What a sensible person should have done is I should have left that one and done it the other way around. But of course I have. It is strange. It is true. When you are tired, the amount of silly mistakes you make. That's why I really just wanted to have a bit of fun and just kick back, but also start something that's that I'd never done before. It looks a beautiful map, I've got to be honest. There's an awful lot of Polish maps. Yeah, awful lot of Polish maps dropping. More so than anything else. English maps, not so much. Right, so then we've got that down. So now we can grab the front loader with this being as we've got it down. We also can sell the Albert and offset a little bit of the buying of all these other things. I really should pretty much pay for that. Then we'll get this little lot back over to the farm. Now I'm going to grab the weights. To be honest, I've said this before, that the front box that you can put seeds and fertiliser in, it's as heavy as a weight, so I frequently let that be the weight, because it's really not a bad thing. So sell you was not worth its proper price, but you know, it still offsets a bit of the cost of the original. It's locked away. It's not a terribly large shop, is it really? So then, let's grab... Okay. We could sort of be clever, because that's a pass-through. It's going to be a bit heavy for this, but folded up we should just about get away with it, and we could stick the box on as well. We grab well, we want something heavy on the back. Like, yeah, we'll grab the trailer, I think. It's a bit messy, that. Do we need anything in the trailer? Alright, so we want you. We also want... Did we buy the fertilizer spreader? I don't think we did we? We need that definitely straight away, so let's grab the fertilizer spreader. I spoke about it, but typical me, and when you're tired as well. So we're replacing the Razek with a slightly bigger Razek. It's only slightly more... I thought we had bought it. I thought we had bought it. I remember sort of showing it, so... Confusing myself now. Doesn't take a lot. That's a cedar. No, that's what we bought. Yeah, we did. That's all right then. Let's grab the right one then, and we do want that indeed. Slightly more. Yeah, I fell in love with this really. Again, this is also not quite right. Both are a bit in the ground for some reason. I don't know why. I must have accidentally, so you can actually see it physically is in the ground as well. I mean, it does let you grab it, but front box and that will have to come back for. And the cedar, you really do have to lower it, like, you know, like it is a cedar. It's not just a... Right, fantastic. Excellent, right, so I'm going to... stop recording. I shall see you back at the farm. Oh no, I suppose actually no. Let's. I do like this. Even got a countdown on it now. So we've not seen the map, have we? So let's just go walkabouts. No idea what we were going. That is actually true. Which way are we going? Sort of like down there. Which I don't know how we're going to get there. Going up the map. We need to take a left. There is a little path. I don't know if it leads, but it did look like it did. So it's just flying by the seats of my pants type thing. Is this another farm? It's a beautiful lake. So here we have another sort of something. No idea where we're going at all. This is a voyage of discovery, but there's no better way, I think, to actually... So we've still got 202,000. After all the sort of ducking and diving, it's not a terrible place to be. So we've replaced most of the equipment that we probably will need. And we've got a second tractor. I think 2 is... I can see where we are. Over the back. It's hilly as well. It's not a really easy map. We're back on the actual map, and we're about to go over a field of something which is not ours. Ooh, literally. Seriously, to find the edge of a field. Ooh, it's a bit narrow. Good job we can't damage it. Apologies. Well, there's a tree in the corner. That means I've got to run over the field even worse. Apologies for this. Yeah, the scenic route's not necessary. Oh, and there's a tree right away as well. Ah, what a mess. What a mess. Good job we can't damage the crop. So then, we'll have to find the proper way. That's a bit dodgy, isn't it, really? Get into is that more crop? Is indeed. How do we get into our farm? It's probably the other side, because I usually go the wrong way. So my oh, now here we go. There's a sign, so this is the way in. Fantastic, Eliakim's farm. Excellent, I like it. So then we are back home. That was the scenic route. So we have BGA, which is quite amazing. It's not so good. Right, fantastic. Young lady, thank you very much for your help. I'm quite sure we will be requiring your services. So we've even got places to actually put things, like telehandler attachments and such like thing. Yeah, I must get these finished out. That's my trouble. I'm a bit of a... I sort of get it almost right, and then that's good enough, and it's not. Yeah, it needs to be finished. I mean, I've worked on these two a lot for a very long time. Yeah, whereas this tractor didn't take too long at all. Right, so somehow what we're going to do, so we're going to need to I know what we're going to need to do. Yeah, we need to attach that, open it, then drop it. That's what anybody with any sense will do, and then you can actually get out the mess you've got yourself into. Oh, beautiful little... Oh, I do like it when you get beautiful little things like that. Little table and bits and bobs, just really looks nice. Fantastic. Right, So the scene is set. We've got ploughs, we've got a grass field, we've got a mower. It's got the horsepower to actually use the mower set that we were given. I would have thought so. It makes sense that the map maker would do that, really. I think it's in there. Switch the zone markers off as well. And make this look like a... We'll set this going with a normal worker on our grass field, so that next session we're going to get... what are we going to do to gather? We've got... Is that a windrow? That's a tenor, isn't it? We have got a weeny little windrow. Yeah, what I was going to say, and I was sort of skipping from one thing to the other, as is my want, was we haven't got a cheap... I used to go with the beautiful one that we got in FS25 that was like 1,300. A gorgeous little Russell mash. I can't remember if they made it now. They didn't make that much. It wasn't Russell mods. That's, yeah, the telehandler. Just saw the JCB. Right, so our field is here. Set this going. Just get past those lamps. Ooh. Someone's put a sign in the way. That's about right, though. Right, so then, let's just make sure the worker works. And make sure the horsepower requirements. We have the lady herself, Farmer Girl, leading the chase. So we're going to leave this going. And... have we got a telehandler? Let's have a look while Farmer Girl's busy. Need to definitely have a windrower. I think we have got one. It's just teeny weeny weeny. Yeah, that's a windrower. But it's it's one of those I really don't like. Do we swap it for something a bit bigger? No, we'll actually have it. Let's grab the... We'll set that going as well. Oh, no, actually, they'll bump into each other. I don't think we will. No. Right, and I think... Well, let's have a bit more of a wander around. We've not looked in every shed even, so... Did we... Yeah, this is the other end to that. Well, that we have been in. Yeah, that's our tedder, which we won't be using. I suppose we could swap the windrower, really. Because we could do the tedder too. No, it's not. I thought it was a... It's another form of a silo, isn't it? And it's got doors that will do... that go both ways. So, amazing. I've not had a biogas plant on this at all. So, I used to sell just electric charge, used to sell just methane, potato straw, sugar beet manure, slurry and silage. Fantastic. Is this another clamp? It is. I think what we're going to do is we're going to sell the clamps. I have no intention. We're going to stick down my self-sufficiency. No, we don't want to sell that. Definitely not. I'm quite intrigued on having a go at that. No, we don't want to sell that. We're not quite getting the... No. I keep flicking on the thing and then... you know, you could make some, could you? Sell. Yes. It's only to make space, because if we're going to sell these and we go for something else, then we need to... oh. Well, we do need to make a bit of space. I like the fact that the map makers allowed us to do this as well. Yeah, some clutter on the farms that you just can't do, and I like that when they give you the option to clear up the mess, should we say, which you could do in real life. I do like it when the map makers do go to that degree of realism, really. Well, we're making a bit of cash as well. Not that I'm doing it for that reason, of course. not. This should pay for the production that's going to replace it, really. Yeah, we'll just about. Right, so are we going to stick it there? Or are we going to stick it... No, that is true, actually. Are we going to be... Where... Yeah, if we're going to, like, go here, we could sort of be clever and stick it... Wow, it's going to take a while to do that for you. We could stick it in the middle. I like the tree, I do. So then, I stick the self-sufficiency down. Nope, it's not that. It is self-sufficiency. Land is not owned by us. Oh, wow, we don't own the little thing in the middle. We'll stick it around. We'll have the... That's true, actually. I would imagine we own that bit of land. We do, but we could... No, I really do. We could, I suppose. That is true. No, we're not blocking the way. We could stick the silo like that. And have the grates. No, I know I'm trying to save, conserve. It's going to do the grate on that, but it's... Do we stick it in the compound? Is it that far? Well, I'm thinking of the grass... Can we get rid of the hedge? Because actually it's grass. No, we do need that there. That's the thing that we really do need. This is the equivalent to the Omatana, but on steroids. So we could stick that a little bit like that. And then we're not ruining grass enormously. Right, fantastic. That'll do nicely. I think we can see all the chevrons. Not quite. Not quite. Let's just... Yeah, we've done a bit of damage there, haven't we? Wow. It's a bit weird. Apologies for the silence. Right, let's do a tiny bit of like, I think it's just asphalt. Oh, it's not. Quite like this cracked, or lighter. Yeah. Let's like make it look like that then if we're going to do that. Seems to be a sensible thing to do. If you're going to use that. Right. I don't think that's a bad place to be. So, yeah, also, I suppose, yeah, it is true. I just had a thought. If we're going to do that, but we'll sell it from where we are. We're going to sell that, and also the tedder, and instead buy another. No, we're not going to go massively stupid. No, I mean, quick. B4yernG4. That's the one. So yes. We're going to sell that and do something a bit different. I think we will. Yeah, I have an idea. Right, so then we want to get their replacements. So we want a windrow. I know what I was thinking. Yeah, I've seen these. I think it will be under balers. They're not terribly expensive already. I think they're squares. It wasn't these I was thinking of. I was thinking of, oh wow, they are dearer than you thought. I thought they were cheaper. We got one on a deal and it was, oh, it's this one that was cheap. But I really don't want that one at all. These are not too terrible though, but they don't windrow, do they? Yeah, they are a little bit out of our price range, and they are definitely round balers. Actually, this is not what I was thinking about doing, to be honest. Oh, I do like that. Yeah, but we can't really afford that. Well, we could just about, but it would totally clear us out. I like the fact that you can do special things with it. It really is special. But what I was thinking about, actually, was the belt system, which really means we don't... yeah, I mean, when you think... We could go fluffy mods, but I like this new Quantum. It's 38,000. I'd like to do that, but it doesn't do grass. Still doesn't do grass. Yes, I think you missed a trick with that, if I'm honest. But yeah, this I've used, and it really, we don't need a windrower. It's sort of two things for the price of one. Oh, 40 kPa. I didn't realise it could do that. Oh yeah, let's have the modders, like, oh, it's the Grimmy one. No, we'll have that. I like that one. But let's change the colour. Oh yes, I like that. Rims. Red. Oh yes, that's a bit gorgeous. I like that. 38,000. We do indeed, and that is our baler. Yeah, so we're gonna. It's sort of gonna windrow and pick up all in one go. Do we need another tray? Oh, we can. It's 17 tons, but it is true. We could actually, if we're gonna do this, let's do this a bit grand style. Yeah, if we're gonna sort of go to that, because it is quite a bit faffy. So if we're gonna do that, let's grab a bigger trailer. Or again, if we're going to go for the BI Industries version of the Fliegel, which is large trailer. I think that's the wrong one. That's the right one. The other one's broken. Yeah, 27,777. Yes. Fantastic. I will grab those down for next session. So we will grab everything down, but that's where I'm going to leave it. The first session, quite a long one, down to 172,000. We have done quite a lot of changes, but we are going to make use of the first bike that I've actually had on FS25. I'm not. Oh well, no, actually I did have one on comms, and as it was when I was on that map. Yeah, it's a very poor one. I'm not used this, obviously, as I've just said, really, on FS25, so I'm looking forward to it, because this was one of my right arm mods in FS22. If anything, I overused it at the beginning, but yeah. So we've seen this set, 2 tractors. Still try to keep the equipment reasonably humble, apart from the ploughs a little bit leery, really, I suppose. We've replaced, we've got our own. Oh, that is true, we don't need that, because we've sort of replaced that already with what we've just, yeah, we have actually. Land silo big. Yeah, that makes us a load of space. So we have made a load of space. We have an LPG. Is that liquid petroleum? It's a gas tank. We will sell it because it's in the middle of nowhere, not because I want to sell it. I'm sure we can put something back down though if we really want it. So we've made an awful lot of space. We will be grabbing cows quite quickly, but are we going to grab the BA Industries? It's also got, it's about the same amount of cows. I like this. No, let's stick to the one we've got. Yeah, I'm quite pleased with that. Yeah, we got up to 272, but we were going to put a dairy down. If we're going to do that, we're going to buy some cows. And yeah, true. We won't go dairy just yet because we need cows first. But if we're going to do that, we are going to have a fill point. Go for us, and I'm going to try to be clever where we do it over the entrance so that you just back out and then stick that. Just make sure I can't quite see the angle of the. If we stick that like that, it should be about right without blocking the door. Let's just go and have a look, and then the scene is set. The seeds of the Let's Play are all sown. So yeah, that's perfect. Perfect. So we'll grab the straw and that. Grab some animals, which we shall buy now, I think. I am going to go for my. I really have fallen in love with the water buffalo. We're going to go big. They're very reasonably priced too, but we're going to go... Can we afford 20? Yeah, we can. We could afford double that. We can do 40 actually, and then it's like a complete... Let's do it. Yeah. Yep. Oh, waiting for it to, yeah, what I was waiting for then. Right, next session we'll get everything down and we will make a start. Yeah, so all that remains to be said is I'm going to keep this one linear. I'm not going to do my normal what did we do this session because it's the first session where we're on the map. We've got seeders, planters, fertilizer spreaders. Are we going to... No, no, I'm not a massive fan of the... Yeah, the Super Sys, I'm not going to have that. It's a tiny... Yeah, it's... Yeah, really... It's not actually. It's 50 metre. It's just not got much... We'll keep it. We will. It's a reasonable spread. It's not too terrible. So, although I'm very doubtful that we'll use... like the digestate for doing that, because digestate is one of the prime things of like that. There's so many ingredients that the this uses with that in it. That's what was going a bit weird about it. Yeah, this here. Oh, I do like the round decals. That's made such a difference. It has. Yeah, I like that a lot. It's got a bit of a glossy finish too. Right, so then how's Farmer Girl doing? Let's have a look. She's not doing a bad job. I've got to be honest, I'm reasonably impressed with the workers. I mean, they're a bit faffy. Yeah, I mean, they don't all faff around, but they do a good job. And that's worth a little bit of faffiness. So what is in that as well? We didn't really look, did we? It's a field of nothing and it needs liming and it needs ploughing. Okay, there we go. Right, so that is... Oh, I do like that. I missed you earlier. Wow. We have a scarecrow. Wow. Amazing. Right, so we're going to leave it there. Yeah, all that remains to be said is thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope you're going to stick with me on this journey. And I'm going to say goodbye for now.